What's up, guys? We are already back at it again with episode 3 of the Newcastle United Career Mode series. I know, I'm cranking out these episodes for you guys because these episodes are honestly so much fun to record. I mean, the last one is a little iffy, you know. I kind of started raging because we just, if you've seen the last episode, you know. Let's not talk about that. Let's talk about some new transfer ideas. So, yeah. As you can see from the last episode, this is the last day of the summer transfer window. I'll show you guys a couple of the top deals actually. So Maria Jimenez from Atletico Madrid to Spurs, talked about that a little bit in the last episode because we played against him. And next we have Leroy Sané to Barcelona from Manchester City. That's a pretty interesting one. And the third most popular deal was Romagnoli from AC Milan to Atletico Madrid. So I guess that was to replace Jimenez. So now I do want to show you guys a couple more players that I think are really going to help us with our attack. So one being Vinicius Jr. from Real Madrid. I have a feeling he's going to be too expensive, and it is the last day of the transfer window, so we have no more time to scout these players any further, so we really don't know anything about them. So any of these transfers I decide to go into, I'm kind of just going to be going in blind. I also am kind of opposed to getting him because I have used him in past FIFAs, and I want to use this career mode to use new players that I've never used before. So yeah, might not get him, but one player I am very interested in is Rodrigo, kind of the other Brazilian winger talent at Real Madrid right now. Had a great year in the Champions League this season before it got postponed, scored a hat-trick, the youngest player to ever get a hat-trick, I believe. So yeah, I'm definitely interested in signing him, like possibly in a couple minutes. Probably in a couple minutes. Then we have Arne Meyer from Hertha. He's a just a quality midfielder. He's kind of defensive, a little bit slow, but he has high potential, so he wouldn't be a bad signing to go for. Sandro Tonali would be a really good signing to go for, though. The Italian midfield prospect, the next Pirlo, if you've kept up with him at all. Yeah, he has some amazing stats, so I would really love to go for him. But for now, I think we're going to jump right into the transfer business right away, and I want to try to sign Rodrigo from Real Madrid. Very versatile player, great skill moves, decent weak foot. He can play on the right or the left. He's got the Brazilian flair. Let's go. Okay, actually never mind, because I just tried to go in to buy him, and he actually just joined Real Madrid. I didn't realize that, and he's not looking to move again, so I guess that means we're gonna go for Vinicius. We don't know much about this player, but we can still go in to transfer him. Let's go again. Okay, we are currently sitting down with Zinedine Zidane, the Real Madrid manager, and I'm really just going in blind. I'm putting a pretty hefty fee up for him, but I feel like he's worth it. I feel like he's like a decent rating. I think he's like 80 or like possibly 80, 79 maybe rated. So, and at 19 years old, he's got to be worth a decent amount of money. I'm not actually too sure if we're going to be able to afford him, but let's just submit this offer and see what Zidane has to say about it. Yeah, okay. He got very mad. Oh, okay, that did not go well at all. Okay, well, never mind. I guess we are not signing Vinicius Jr. or Rodrigo for that matter. So that kind of kills those ideas. So for now, I do want to buy a midfielder, but do we go for Tonali or do we go for Foden? I'm gonna think about it, and I'll cut back to you guys in a second. Okay, guys, I have decided to go big or go home with this transfer. I want to sign Phil Foden, the wonder kid from Manchester City. I hope this goes smoothly. His market value is between 24 and like 37 million right now, so we are going to be spending like a lot of money. We have just over 40 million for our transfer budget, and I hope that he joins because he did, as you can see there, he did reject a move to Hertha. I mean, Hertha going, that's kind of going a step down from Manchester City, but So is going to Newcastle. But let's just see if we can get him. Let's jump into the transfer business. Alright guys, we are really not messing around with this transfer. I'm just putting 24 million out there, just on the table. Let's see what Pep says about it. Oh my god, he actually accepted it. Oh man, did I overpay? Oh, I might have overpaid. Oh, I'm just worried about overpaying because I want there to be enough money in our transfer budget to be able to sign a winger. Ooh, because I have thought of one more winger. We've pretty much burnt out all of our opportunities on wingers so far, but I was able to think of one more. So I'm gonna reveal him in a minute, but let's just see if we can sign Foden. Let's go. Okay guys, we are currently sitting down with Phil Foden himself and his agent. So as you can see, I've offered him an important squad role, a 5-year contract, no release clause, and I've given him a pretty hefty wage bump, because I feel like just with players like him that are like youth prospects, and he's a decent rating right now and he's only going to go higher, they usually get pretty insulted if you offer them like their current wage or anything around there. So, and I've given him a hefty signing bonus as well. Let's see what he says. I hope I didn't overpay, and I hope I didn't underpay. Oh boy. Oh, okay, I might have overpaid. But Newcastle United has just signed Phil freaking Foden from Manchester City. Let's go, guys. So, yeah, as expected, that Foden transfer made our transfer budget go from over 40 million to less than 15 million. And that's still including the wage budget and everything. So, in order to buy the last winger that I'm thinking about, I'm going to need to put some more players on the transfer list, I think. It might hurt our squad depth a little bit, but I'm really not worried about winning anything this season at Newcastle. I mean, of course, it'd be great if we could win any trophies, but that's not what I'm worried about. This year is kind of just a starter year to get us into the groove of things and to make some quality signings. Next year, I'll think about doing squad depth. Alright guys, as you can see, there was only really one player that I was willing to sell because our squad depth is just, it's pretty thin at the moment. It's still decent, but there's just one player that I really thought about selling that we could sell for a decent amount, and that's Matt Ritchie. So he was worth about 6 million-ish. I managed to heckle the price and get it up to 7.2, which I was pretty happy with. But unfortunately the board has only given us 5 million of that, so I'm still not sure if we're gonna have enough for that winger, but I guess we just gotta go for it. Okay guys, so Ismail Assar was the big target that I had in mind, but I was stupid again and didn't read that he had just joined the club and he's not moving either. So our luck this transfer window has been pretty horrible. So that was one of the last big names that I could think of that would really be worth the transfer. So now I'm thinking of bringing in just a quality young talent who's just stupid cheap and can just help us with squad depth, maybe get a couple games in, and he's right down here actually. Agustin Urzi. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Probably am. From Argentina. Who knows? Maybe the next Leo Messi. Yeah, so should be cheap. I don't think he's that highly rated. Probably 70 at the most. But he has a crazy high overall of 88. So he's a long-term signing. He's signing for the future of Newcastle United. Let's jump into it. So apparently this club isn't willing to nope, let's start that over. Okay, so apparently his club is also not willing to sell him, but we actually lucked out this time. And he has a pretty cheap release clause of only a little under 12 million, which we do have since I just sold Matt Ritchie. So I am going to pay this price, which is pretty hefty for a kid his age, but I really just want a winger, man. This last transfer day has just been so, like, unfortunate. Let's jump into the negotiations. Okay, guys, so I've offered him 40,000 for the wage, 200,000 for the signing bonus. Let's see what he says. That's a fair offer. Thank God we finally got someone. Okay, guys, so here he is, Augustin Urzi, our newest signing, and he's actually a lot higher rated than I thought he was. His stats are pretty crazy for a 19-year-old. He has 87 pace. 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot is kind of like eh, but really he has incredible pace, which is just great for us. Left-footed, so he can play on the right wing. He's also suited to the left wing or even a central midfielder, as you can see there. He has high attacking work rate, which I love and which we need definitely right now. So yeah, I'm gonna change our squad formation, probably change our tactics, put in all these new players, and I'll show you guys what's up. So as this transfer window draws to a close, here is the team that we will most likely have for the rest of the season. And as you can see, I've switched up the formation a little bit. So our attacking force is really what's been struggling. Our defending has been top notch. So I decided to have Origi stay a striker. I was thinking about Joe Linton, but Origi's stats are just a lot better. Saka and Maximan, I've kept them up where they were. And again, Atsu is probably going to be switching out with Saka every now and again. And maybe even Urzi too, because his pace is just lightning fast. But I've also decided to put in a midfield of 3, kind of in a U shape. But I've pushed Almiron up more because his attacking stats are better than Foden's, and Foden's defending is better than Almiron's, blah blah blah. So that's how that all works. And for now, I'm going to keep the tactics the same and just see what our new players can help us do in our future games. So, without further ado, let's close the transfer window and get into some games. Oh no, guys. Just as things were starting to look up, our goalkeeper, like our only good goalkeeper, picks up an injury in training, and he's going to be out for the next 3 weeks. Oh, I'm so glad that we didn't sell our backup keeper, but he's only 73 rated, and, well, not much we can change, not much we can do about it. Just hope that he has a really speedy recovery, and gotta hope that our defense plays on point for the next couple games. Oh, this is a tough start to the season, not gonna lie. Okay, and if you thought that it couldn't get any worse, who do we have to face next but Liverpool? Oh boy, okay, well, and we're facing them away from home as well. We're facing them in their own backyard, their fortress, their Anfield. As you can see, there's no change in the lineup from what I set up, except for our backup keeper Darlow is in for Dubravka. And St. Maximan's actually gone 1 up in his overall, so he's our first player to really get past that 80 mark. So yeah, he's definitely our best player by far. Hopefully he can start showing it on the pitch a little more. Yeah, so not much else to say about this. I'm going into this game with the lowest expectations. Alright guys, this is it. Something else to point out as well, Divock Origi playing against his former side, the side that carried the whole team through the Champions League of last year. And oh my goodness, Liverpool, how are we going to do against them? Only one way to find out. Oh, Divock Origi on the run. They signed Matthias Ginter? I think that's his name, the center back. That's kind of a weird signing from Liverpool. You'd expect them to make like a quality center back signing. Oh, Liverpool whipping across. We're struggling to clear it. Oh, okay, it's offside from someone. Who have they signed? Liverpool have gone with some weird signings this season. Foden out wide to Maximan. Is he onside? I think he is just onside. Maximan drags it back, running into the box. A couple step overs. Oh, it's blocked. Liverpool on the attack now, looking dangerous. On the edge of the box, Roberto Firmino whips it in. It's cleared away well. Only to Almiron though, but Almiron gets there as Fabinho tripped awkwardly over it. St. Maximin against Trent, gets by him. St. Maximin on the run. Whips it across through. Oh my gosh. Ginter's actually, he's had a really good game so far. He's stopped almost all of our attacks. Oh my god. Phil Foden on his debut, making a run inside the box. Can he make an instant impact? Oh my goodness, bro. If he scored that on his debut for Newcastle United, I would have lost it against Liverpool. Are you serious? Good to see him getting in those positions, though, once again. No, Virgil van Dijk. There's no getting by him. We've had most of the ball early on, but Liverpool are trying to counter us over and over again. Mo Salah on the wing. Passes back to Trent. Trent's looking for the cross. Maximin defends well. Liverpool on the attack now. Roberto Firmino. Tomori with a strong challenge. Makes it look easy. Oh my goodness. Again, Phil Foden. Can he keep this up against Liverpool? Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, I told you a couple minutes ago, if Phil Foden scores on his Newcastle United debut against not Manchester City, what am I talking about? Liverpool, away from home at Anfield, Phil Foden has just done a madness. He's sprinted by Liverpool. They were pressing way too high up, and we just beat their press. Got past Virgil van Dijk, and Phil Foden barely had the pace to outbeat him, and he finishes it clinically in off the post. I mean, we hit the post again, but this time it went in. That's the only difference. Phil Foden, our brand new signing, on his debut for us, makes an instant impact. Let's go, guys. I'm hyped. Let's beat Liverpool. Guys, I'm honestly so happy with how that first half went. Liverpool were just pressing on us so high up, and we managed to just clamp them down every single time, barely allowing them to get any attacks in, and we made them pay for it on the counter. We countered Liverpool. Not too often that a team does that. Can we do it even more the second half? Let's find out. Mane cutting in now. Mane with all the pace in the world. Liverpool again looking really dangerous on the wings. That's where all their attacks have been coming from. But passes back to Robertson. In for Firmino. Back for Allen. And oh my god. Wow. I didn't see who shot it, but what a save from Darlow, our backup keeper. He is really stepping up. Was that Henderson? Pretty sure that was Henderson. Oh my goodness. Good to see our backup keeper stepping up to the plate. Liverpool again, pressing so high up. Let's see if we can beat them on the counter. Oh, they might have learned from last time, but maybe not, as Phil Foden again. Divock Origi now. Still keeps the ball, somehow. I'm going to go back. Let's try to play this safe. Try to keep possession. But don't let them press us. I mean, it's kind of hard to say don't let them press us. It's Liverpool. And for Divock Origi, against his former side. Can he score? Oh my goodness, imagine if Divock Origi scored against Liverpool. The scenes that would be at Anfield. He would probably get a lot of jeers from the crowd. Kind of a foul there from Maximin, actually, but good thing the refs in FIFA are garbage. Playing this corner short. In for Foden. Can he score again? Oh, just dribbles right into him, but we get the ball back right away. Tomori with a good interception. Lazaro running up the right, fake shot. Turns, fouled by Naby Keita. And we get a free kick on the edge of the box. See if we can whip in a good ball. I'm so happy with how we've been playing this game. The new formation seems to be working really well as the new signings. We've honestly been holding so much more of the ball than Liverpool, and they just cannot cope with the way we keep possession. Liverpool on the attack. Andy Robertson crossing it into Mane. Back to Robertson. Crossing it in. Darlow stepping up again. He's been a lot better than I thought he would be. Out wide to Rose. Rose getting past Trent and Keita. Okay, okay. Dashing into the box. Trent's caught up. Rose tries to drag back, but doesn't work. Guys, Anfield is so loud right now. The crowd are going crazy trying to get Liverpool to score one more time before the game is up. 10 minutes. Can we hold on to this one goal lead? I don't know. Fabinho, not Firmino. Fabinho with a header. Powerful header just outside the box. Wow. Okay, that was a good effort. Liverpool looking really dangerous in these last few minutes as they're pressing really high up now and not making any mistakes. Oh my god. Oh, get it away, get it away. Oh, how did we not concede there? We're so lucky that he touched the ball and was offside. Liverpool are going full force attack right now. Oh man, we need to hold on to this lead. We need the 3 points. Come on. Up for Almiron. Phil Foden's making the run. Not a very good one, though. Divock Origi. Ah, Van Dijk. Former teammate. He knows him well. Possibly Liverpool's last attack now. Out wide to Minamino. The new Liverpool signing. He's going to cut it back, but we tackled beautifully there with Rose, and that should be the game. If we kick this ball off, and we have just beat Liverpool at Anfield. That's right. Newcastle United, with the help of Phil Foden, our brand new signing, who has come in very handy this game, has just gone to the Anfield Fortress and toppled possibly the strongest team in Europe right now. What a game. What a game. Let's go, guys. This is the kind of form that we need to put on. Interview asks, what do you make of such an amazing debut from Phil Foden? And what an amazing debut it was. I'm just going to say we found our tallies, man. I have complete faith in him. I'm starting him consistently from now on. I wasn't sure if I wanted to start him or not, but wow, what a debut. Same question, why didn't, well, not the same question, but why didn't Urzi get to have a debut? I'm just gonna say this wasn't an oh no, I'm not gonna say that because that'll make his morale go down. I'm just gonna say he needs some time to adjust. It really wasn't an appropriate match. I mean, it's Liverpool. I'm not gonna play a brand new kid that we just signed. Well, I mean, I'm kind of contradicting myself because I played Phil Foden, but you know what I mean. Okay, guys, with that last win against Liverpool, we bump our place up to 7th in the Premier League with 9 points. And look at this. That is Liverpool's first loss of the season. They were going home free for 4 games in a row and 4 wins in a row. But now, just with that one loss, they've dropped down to 3rd. So yeah, Manchester City and Leicester City, interestingly, at the tied for the top spot. Let's see if that carries on for the rest of the season. Leicester City looking to do another title win, maybe? Who knows? And this is our next game for Newcastle United. We face Brighton at home. I am a little nervous about this one because I am not very good facing off against Brighton in FIFA 20. They always tend to just sit back deep and defend and then hit me on the counter, and I can never defend against it, and then they just defend and defend and defend the rest of the game. So hopefully we can break past them this game and score some goals. A couple changes to the lineup. I'm starting Joe Linton because he's a really good striker, and I haven't started him at all this season so far. It's all been Origi, and Origi is not impressed. I actually just realized as I went in the pre-match press conference, Origi has not scored a single goal for us, they pointed out, and they were wondering if I was still going to put my faith in Origi. And I guess the answer for now is no, I'm not. I'm going to start Joe Linton, and who knows, if Joe Linton puts in a better performance, scores a goal or two, then I guess he'll start ahead of Origi. And then second change to the lineup is Urzi. I'm starting our new signing out there on the right flank, and then Dubravka's also recovered from his injury enough to play. So let's jump right into it. All right, and here we are at St. James's Park against Brighton and Hove Albion. Here we are now with Almiron. Almiron puts it inside for Bentaleb. Bentaleb with a shot. I thought it was Foden at first. Brighton playing their usual style early on, keeping possession well. Coming into the box now, into the box. Brighton It's a good goal. I can't complain about that. It's the first goal that we've actually conceded this season. And of course it had to be from Brighton. I just knew it, man. They always hit me on attacks like that. They keep possession well, they're patient in their build-up play, and they managed to get into the box and snatch a goal. I'm not too sure where our center backs were there. Yeah, center back. It was just a brilliant turn and a near post finish. Anyways, Brighton 1-0 up early on here. Always disappointing, but let's see if we can snap back at them. Up for Joe Linton. Terrible pass, but it's back for Almiron. Over for Lazaro. In for Bentaleb. I see Foden making a good run. Foden! Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness! What a run from Foden, and of course it just had to be off the post. Of course. That has been like our trademark this season, getting into great scoring positions and hitting the post. I want someone to go through all my videos and tell me how many times I've gotten hitting the post on camera. Oh man. So close. We're keeping up good attacks though. Let's go. Oh shoot. It's a ball over the top from Brighton. He's got the pace to meet me there. Clear it, Rose. Alright, Rose clears it up for the corner. Bentaleb with the clearance, but it doesn't get far. Falls for Brighton. We blocked that well and cleared away. Ball over the top from Brighton again. Somehow gets through my defender. Tamori defends well. It's still with Brighton though. With a shot and the block. And we survive another day. Through for Almiron. Back to Joe Linton. Almiron making a good run. Big shot. Cuts inside. Almiron. Finesse shot. Oh, what a save from Matt Ryan. What a save. That was a great attack from Almiron and Joe Linton linking up there. Good shot as well. Just kind of right at the keeper. We need to just stretch that out a little more. Let's keep it up. Come on. We need a goal. Alright, not a great first half from us, but I've switched up the formation a little bit, as you can see. I'm bringing St. Maximin to a striker position because him and Joe Linton really just did nothing in that first half, as well as Urzi. Our attack was just dead. It was Almiron and Foden pretty much working the attack. So yeah, Joe Linton and Urzi getting subbed off, bringing St. Maximin to the striker position, Atsu on the right, and Saka on the left. We need 3 points, or at least 1 point. I do not want to take a loss to Brighton. I hate losing to Brighton, but, I mean, let's go for it. We just need to attack, attack, attack. Come on, let's go. Brighton keeping possession so well, and then just finding one pass through, and they get all the way up to the box. Oh, Rose barely gets his head to that. Oh, Brighton just, their possession play is crazy. They're playing like Barcelona, like prime Barcelona. Oh, ball squeezed through to Maximin. Maximin on the turn. Cuts it back. Almiron. Almiron. Oh my gosh, Almiron. Shoot it somewhere else. That's not where I was aiming. I'm aiming to the side, and he just shoots it straight at the goalie. Come on. This is what Brighton do. They get that early goal and then they just pass it around the whole time. And we gotta work so hard to get the ball back. It's infuriating to play against. Here they go again, just passing it around, keeping possession. I'm trying to run at them, but they just always have an open man to go to. It's looking like a loss at the moment. Not too confident that we're gonna be able to score a goal, let alone two. See? This is all they do. Just pass, pass, pass. They don't do anything else. They get a lucky goal, then pass it around. It's a terrible pass from Bentaleb. Come on. They're pressing so high and they're just making a wall of people there. Can't get by. Tamori defends that well. Come on, we need a goal. What is that pass? What are we doing right now? I'm so confused. Like, what is that pass? I was doing a through ball to him, and he passes it behind him. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand. Now we're gonna concede another goal. Somehow we don't. Nope, we can't even get a pass out of our box now. That's great. We're gonna concede again, aren't we? Oh, Brighton, dude, I hate playing against them. My God, can we end it? It's the 94th minute. Jeez. I hate playing against Brighton. And we drop more points in the Premier League again. At home as well. They're just so cheap. They just score an easy goal because our defenders are making mistakes because we don't have good defenders. And then they just sit back and they pass it around and they keep like 80% of the possession, so we can't do anything. And then when we finally do get the ball, our passing and the runs we make are so bad that we can't do anything with it. Oh, gosh, dude. I just can't handle playing Brighton. They're the team that gives me some of the most trouble in the Prem. Well, and with that, we are going to end the 3rd episode of the Newcastle United Career Mode series. I'm sorry that we had to kind of leave it on a bitter note there with that loss to Brighton. But hey, we signed Phil Foden, first of all, at the beginning of the episode. Like a world-class talent, and he's only 19 years old. He's going to be with us for the rest of the series, I'm pretty sure. Unless he takes a massive dip in form or something, but I just don't see that happening. And we also had the huge upset versus Liverpool right here. 1-0 win against Liverpool away from home. That's crazy. That I was freaking out when I won that. I was so surprised, and I'm glad we did win it because we need the points, as it turned out. Yeah, so definitely tune in for the next episode because it is going to be a big one. We are facing off against Leicester City, who are currently in the top 5 in the Premier League right now. And then we are also facing off against Manchester United at home. And you thought it couldn't get any more exciting, but after that, we face off against Chelsea away from home. So next episode is definitely going to be a big one. We might even have time for the Wolves match as well, but I'm not too sure. We don't have any more transfer business to worry about, so we could be getting 4 major matches in the next episode. But yeah, for now, I'm going to leave it there. It's been real. Smash like if you liked. Smash subscribe lightly if you liked. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.